Grand Rising. Oh no. Candles went out. 3 candles. 'Cause 3 is my favorite number. I forgot to mention that yesterday. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I forgot to mention that yesterday. If you want to bring your crystals, I have a rose quartz, a black tourmaline, and a clear quartz. If you want to bring your crystals down with you to pray. Like I said, you don't have to sit on the floor. I like sitting on the floor because it makes me feel more grounded. Bring your books and water. Now, if you're over the age of 30, try to drink water out of a glass because they are talking about the toxins in plastic. I know they talk about reuse of plastic, but we should be praying over our water. So we should always pour it into something else, transfer it from the bottle to something else. So I forgot to mention that yesterday. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Peace, peace, peace. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm bad with pronouncing names. Peace. I'm here in the USA. If anybody wants to know, I am Khayyriah The Zombie Slayer. If you're new to this channel, welcome. ET, welcome into this building. ET, if you are familiar with Meta Nature, that's an ancient language. Peace, peace. Okay. See how we have like, and it's like people, they don't even care that they're ignorant. Make it clap. You want me to make it clap during morning meditation? Can we pause and think for a second? Like, it's a choice to be ignorant. It's a choice to be rude. It's a choice. We all choose what we want in this life. And for you to come on somebody's video that's titled Meditating and to say, make it clap. I'm not trying to make you feel bad in any way. It says, show them yams. Okay. So I see what you're on. Why don't you go get you a wife or a woman and she can show you yams every morning? But your personality is not welcoming. So that's why you don't have a woman. But anyway, I'm going to get off of Jilon. Showing them yams is the best meditation. Okay. Great for you. Great for you. And you're a woman, you know? That is the best meditation. Yes, it is. That is heaven on earth. That's what that is. That is your peace. That is your sound, your divine bliss, and all of that, you know? You have to go and get you a woman because I'm not your woman. You see what I'm saying? So you can't put that request out there for me. All right? Lights on, please. No, I'm not turning the lights on. I keep it, you know, dim, all up. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. No, I don't have a lisp. I had a oral surgery 2 days ago, the day before yesterday. So I have gauze in my mouth. I don't have a lisp. But even if I had a lisp, like, is that really something to talk about? I mean, a lisp is a speech impediment. People are born with that. That's something really to make fun of people about. So this morning, I see you guys are being very rude and ignorant. So I'm going to stop reading the comments. I'm gonna stop reading the comments, but thank you. I have a list like Mike Tyson. Okay, great. I love to be compared to Mike Tyson. That's a great person, a great individual. What I can do is move my candles up here, if that will help you a little bit more. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, let's move the candles over a little bit. But I'm not going to turn on the lights. I like them dim. This is the way I like to meditate. This is my meditation, okay? I'm just sharing this video with the world, okay? Me and my Mike Tyson lisp. Y'all so funny. Say, say suffering sabotage. Y'all funny. Okay. Anyway, y'all are very funny this morning. I love it. I love it. At least y'all up with that energy, to be funny and. So I always start my morning with water. Yes, water. Yeah, I had an oral surgery, so I have stitches in my mouth, and the stitches kind of hang a little bit, and it's kind of irritating to talk without the gauze. So it feels better for me with my gauze in. I have like, maybe today, after today, I probably won't have to wear the gauze. But yeah, I had an oral surgery in my mouth, so I have gauze in my mouth. If you're new to this channel, I can understand why you say what you say. I can understand why you're saying what you're saying, because you don't know how I speak. So I wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit about our diet, because y'all know health and fitness and our gut health equals brain health. So I want to talk to you all just a little bit. I brought all my books down. I got my Holy Quran. I got my Bible. Move to the side so you guys can see. I got my Holy Quran. I got my Bible. I got my Message to the Black Man. Y'all know I love all the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's books. I got my Willie Lynch letter. um, Yeah, I know because you have to refresh. Even if you read these books once, you have to refresh, because it really keeps you grounded in your foundation. Like it helps you to understand where you're going and continue with and go. Okay? Yes. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm still reading the comments. I'm gonna have to take them off the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ignore it. Okay, so I like to bring my obituaries of all the loved ones, all my family and friends that I have lost. Um, Now a few people's obituary I don't even have. Let's put that there. Yeah, it's a few obituaries that I don't even have, but that doesn't mean that I'm not, including them in my ritual or my prayer, whatever you call it. Um, I call it meditative prayer because it is my form of prayer. That's the way that I choose to pray. So, um, I just keep it with my Bible and my Holy Quran. We have Our Savior has arrived. The Fall of America. Yeah, I know you gotta read that one. Oh, the Book of Names. How to Eat to Live, Part 1 and Part 2. And a lot of the stuff that's in here as far as diet, it's still the same. Like navy beans are still excellent source of protein, minerals, nutrients that you need for your body. So, excuse me. There are some things that I feel that are outdated in these books, you know, as far as food wise. But the knowledge, mm-mm. The knowledge is still the same. The message to the black man: if you have a son, if you are raising a son, make them read this. Every man, every black man on earth, whether you're Christian or Muslim or whatever religion you choose to subscribe to, yes, please make them read this. The Message to the Black Man by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. If you need a copy, let me know. I know where to get really cheap copies from. So, yes, get your kids reading. Make them read for more than just school. Y'all, if you don't know, I'm Khayyriah The Zombie Slayer, but I'm raising 4 children. I have 3 boys and 1 daughter, and they've all read The Message to the Black Man. The Flag of Islam. Okay. As you know, you don't put anything on top of the Holy Quran, and my Holy Quran is always at the top of my room. I always keep it high at the top of my room. I got, y'all know Deepak Chopra, Wheels of Life. I just wanted to remind you guys to read Simple Abundance. If you have checked out my channel, I read this. You know, this one is dated. So like there's what day are we on? The 5th. There's an insert for the 5th. So December 5th, it says, sigh some more. My ladies, sigh some more. So maybe I'll read this with my TikTok because I've been reading on TikTok to encourage families to read. So maybe I'll read that on my TikTok later if I get time to. I'm not going to use that because it has its own bookmark. All right, and if you all are not familiar with Queen Afua, go get Queen Afua's books. She has several books. This is mostly it's for women, but she do have books for men because she has sons also. So, OMG you. Okay, thank you. Yes. OMG me. Yes, yes, yes. So that one is called Sacred Woman. I have another one of her books. I guess I left it upstairs. I'm not going to go get it. The Wheels of Life. This one actually has yoga poses in it. So this is a good one to get, Wheels of Life. Y'all know there's so many books out there to read. You want to read for your sanity, for your knowledge, not for a class, not for someone else's benefit. Read for your knowledge. So I want to talk to you all real quick about something else before we get started in prayer. Now, our meditation is going to be a little bit shorter today, but this is all about healing. That's why I'm coming to you guys this morning. And I think sometimes we need reminders that we are Caribbean people. You understand? So we're Caribbean people. We're dealing with this frigid cold. We're dealing with the diets. we're dealing with a lot of the Western culture beliefs and traditions, and you know, everybody's hustling, bustling right now, trying to get Nimrod presents. You know what I mean? Everybody gotta, we have to get these gifts for this, and gifts and gifts and gifts, you know, to share these gifts on this one great day. You can give throughout the year. You do not have to wait until America or society or anyone tells you when to gift your family. It's all up to you. And it's a choice. Just like you coming on the screen being rude, it's all a choice. Okay, I'm going to blow this one out because it's leaning, and yeah, I don't need the fire. Let me put that one out. Okay, make sure that is out. Okay, so excuse if you hear the background. I am a mom of 4, and my boys are getting ready for school. So you got time to get on the machine and do your exercise. Don't forget to put on cologne. Okay, so papaya, that's what I wanted to say about us being Caribbean people. We should be eating papaya, you know, mango, papaya, pineapples. You understand? So don't if you don't eat any of these things, mango, papaya, pineapple, if you have an allergy, I understand. But mango, pineapple, papaya, those are some things that we should be including in our diet, because we are Caribbean people, you know. We are warm-blooded people. We are not from the Caucasus Mountains. That for sure we know. Even if we don't know exactly what part of Africa we were brought from, even if we came from Africa, because we could have been Native American. We don't know. You know, a lot of us look at our hair and then we judge. You know, we judge by our hair. Oh, you have Indian type hair, so you must be native to America. Oh, you have that beady hair, so you must be from Africa. Um, no, I think your hair is just something that, oh goodness, they're gonna make us watch a commercial. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, yes, I think that, hold on 1 second. Heard my dog get up. She didn't get up. Okay, so we want to put on our calming music. If you are more comfortable sitting on your knees like this, with your palms on your knees, what is like that. If you're comfortable sitting flat, however you choose to sit, please do. Do what you like. Whatever makes you feel good. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys to get your real foods and real fruits, real vegetables from the earth. If we're not eating at least 1 cup of real fruits, real raw fruit, raw vegetables, then we know we're going to have ailments. We know we're going to have problems. We know we're going to have different conditions going on with our bodies because we're not getting the proper nutrients. And especially a lot of us, we don't even think to take multivitamins or supplements. But that's the thing, if we're eating a balanced diet, we don't have to take all the different supplements. It's a choice. It's a choice. All right. So, EET, welcome into this building. I want to continue to open our minds and our bodies, so we are going to connect those fingers. Make sure you're moving those fingers. If you choose to hold your hands like this, that's fine. Open your hands like this, that's fine too. Whatever suits you. I'm not judging you, and I pray that you don't judge me because it's all about respect. You know, you can have an opinion on anything in this world, but you want to be respectful with your opinion. We all want to be respectful to each other about our opinions. So we want to focus on our breath, samaverti, which means same, fluctuating breaths. The intake, we're going to hold for 3 and then release for 3. My favorite number is 3. And if you choose to cover your head, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. This is the way that I started because like I told you guys yesterday, I was Nation of Islam for 3 years. So that's how we learned to pray, covering our head. It still feels grounding to me, so I still continue that. I take different parts of religion. I've studied Hinduism, I've studied Buddhism, I've studied Islam. I was Christian as a child, Methodist as a child. So I've had I grew up with Catholic family members. So I've attended uh, covenants. I've attended Catholic church, mass on Saturdays. I've, I have had the opportunity to experience religion, different styles of religion, different prayers. I have had that experience. So that's where I get my perception on religion, and your perception is going to be different because you had a different experience. So this is why I choose not to just adopt all of Muslim beliefs. So I don't subscribe to being Muslim. I don't subscribe to being Christian. I don't subscribe to being one great religion. My religion is my heart. And we meditate to heal our broken hearts. I have lost, oh my goodness, I have lost, in the last year, I have lost several family members, and my heart has been hurting. I was just going through a situation where I thought I was going to lose my dog. If you're not an animal lover, you may not be able to relate to what I'm saying. I'm an animal lover, and I couldn't bear thinking that I was going to lose my dog. So I was really going through a lot of mental turmoil that caused a lot of stress buildup. I could feel it in my back. I could feel it in my neck. I could feel it in my attitude, my mood, the way that I was moving, the things that I were doing, the things that I was saying. People would say certain things to me and it would trigger me. And I'm angry all over again, like angry to the point where I want to slap somebody, you know? And that's not what we want. We want that heart of a feather. We want to be calm. We want to be relaxed. We want to be a man's peace. So if you have a bitter, angry heart, it's hard for, especially a single mother, to spread joy and peace and love. If you're holding on to this anger, this bitterness, we have to learn to let it go. So prayer, meditation, whatever keeps you grounded, whatever brings you back to your divine self, please come with me, join me. If this is something new to you and it feels a little weird at first, trust me, you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get there. Maybe you can change certain things to make it personalized for you. Maybe the music might be different, Maybe you may want to do it with the group. Maybe you may want to sit in your bed and meditate. It's all up to you. Okay? So, EET. Um, Meta Nature is a language that I love to learn. I would love to learn a lot more. So EET means welcome. EET in Hatep. Welcome in peace. Welcome in peace. All right. Um, yes. So, like I said, bring your crystals, bring your candles, bring your obituaries, anything that reminds you of your ancestors. Bring your music. I'm trying to think of everything that I didn't say yesterday. Bring your books, your wisdom. Your books is your wisdom. That's where we get our knowledge from, our research. If you are a person who likes to study, that's where we get our information from. And yes, we are here. So let's go. Let's start with 3 focusing breaths. We want to focus our minds on what we are here for: inner peace, divine bliss, a light heart. Roll your shoulders back. Make sure your spine is straight and you're sitting on that tushy bone and you're not rolled like your spine is rolled under. You want to sit up tall and straight. Now, if you're comfortable with your hands here at center chest, that's fine. You can open them here. And I'm going to place mine on my knees, so you may not be able to see them because of the video. Let me go back a little bit. Let's start with a few focusing breaths. Relax your face muscles. Relax your chin. Okay. Now, as you guys know, I like to recite affirmations. I am. I am humble. I am peace. I am powerful. Hey, did you hit that cologne? Get you some water. All right. Love you. Have a great day. I love you. Have a great day. Make sure y'all say out to your kids how much you love them. I should be getting my kiss and my hug. Okay. So I have to start remembering to get my kiss and my hug before I start on the camera with you guys, because this is the second day I didn't get my kiss and my hug for my 17-year-old. My 17-year-old, you know, when they get bigger, sometimes they don't even bother with it. It feels like he left the door open. I feel cold here. Hey, you're not closing the door. I could tell you left the door open because I felt cold air. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's freezing here in Chicago. Ooh wee, that cold air. Ooh wee. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Gotta chill. Ooh, okay. My shoulders back. Adjust my legs. Okay. Let's go to the next finger. I am powerful. I am strong. I am love. I am healing my broken heart. I am compassionate. I am caring. I am fit. I am healthy. I am a work in progress. I am mother. I am sister. I am aunt. I am cousin. I am divine. Anything that you desire to be, anything that you feel that you are, this is your time to focus on what it is that you require. If you want to fall deeply in love with yourself first, and it will open your heart to so much more. Someone has to see you so you can say, I am seen. I will be seen. I will be admired. I will be loved, adored. All the things that you want for your relationship. I think we need, well, I'm not even I'm gonna remove the thinking. I believe, in my heart, I believe that if we center ourselves, we ground ourselves in a foundation, something other than ourselves, you know, because a lot of us don't believe in God this day, in these days, in this 2024, about to go into 2025 days, the days of Trump, the days of brain rot, the days of fulfilling ourselves with social media. A lot of us are making social media our gods. We're making TikTok our gods because we're there all the time. We're putting all our emphasis into TikTok, social media, building a community of people who have no real connection, but you feel fulfilled by this fake society of people. Ground yourself in real people, real things, real food, real knowledge, real wisdom. Stop scrolling for a minute. Be still. Still your mind. I want to do a couple breaths up. I want to open my heart. The only way to open my heart is to open my heart physically, mentally, spiritually. Open my heart. We're opening our hearts socially, financially. We're opening our pockets. We're giving. You don't even understand how much of a value you are, your wisdom, your peace. Don't give away your peace. Don't give away your sanity. We're letting things get to us. We're raising our blood pressure. We're raising our well, we need to raise our vibrations, but we're raising our negativity in a way that's pulling us down into our lower vibrations. We want to raise our vibrations by doing things like meditating, praying to something other than yourself. If you don't believe in God, I really have I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. Who are you praying to if you don't believe in God, God's, Goddess, something other than yourself? You know, I don't know. You know, I grew up in the church, so I believe. So I'm not pushing away my non-believers. I welcome everyone into this space. This is a safe space. Open your arms again, wide. Open our heart, and then we're going to place our arms on our heart, our hands on our heart. Listening to our heartbeats. So if you notice, I'm taking long breaths. And you hold for 3 seconds and release for 3. Hold and release for 3. If you're a smoker, you want to breathe from your diaphragm, pulling your stomach in and your chest up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Can you go ask him to be quiet, please? I'm going to blow this candle out. The sun is coming up more. Tiny, open that blind for me, please. No, this one here. Yes, just turn it. Okay. How do you feel? You should feel a lot calmer if you actually did those deep breaths. You took a few affirmations from what I said, maybe added your own. You should feel more calm, relaxed. If your sitting position isn't comfortable, that may be the hindrance. So just always reposition your body to make yourself and put yourself in a more comfortable position. We want to bring balance into our life. If you are unaware, balance is a lifestyle. Eating a balanced diet, balancing out all the things from the outer world, because we have so many things coming at us. If you live in a residential area, you can open your door and it's negativity right outside. It's been plenty of days I've opened my door and my whole block is filled with officers, police, people getting tickets, people's cars getting towed. You know, that's a lot to wake up with. Please tell me that was not the iron. Please tell me that was not the iron. Was that the iron? It was the iron. He drops his iron like every single day. Oh gosh. So if you're a single mom, you should be meditating anyway because, well, you should be praying. I'm gonna say prayer because we are Americans. A lot of us don't really understand the value in meditating. So we should be praying in some form of fashion anyway. You should be praying over your children. If you are a single mom, you should be praying for your families, your obedient family and those who are not immediately, in your circle, your friends, you know, um, everybody needs prayer. And I especially have to pray for those non-believers because if you don't subscribe to a religion, I get that because there's so many different religions out here. I mean, people are coming up with new religions, for you to subscribe to. So it's like it's very hard. And I understand it's very hard, especially for our youth. If you're growing up in a household which doesn't study, pray, worship, I can understand for our youth how hard it is to find your focus, to find your foundation when your parents don't believe in a God or uh, anything beyond themselves. How can they? I don't want to judge. I don't want to judge. So I'm gonna stop talking about non-believers right now. Okay, I don't want to judge because that's not what I'm about at all. I'm not about judging at all. I'm about allowing people to be, to love, to worship, to pray. It's your perception on life, so I cannot change you. I don't want to change you. I welcome those who are like-minded. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, sun, for rising in the east through our lives' leadership. I want to thank you for my family and my friends. Thank you for life. Thank you for the air, for the water, for the roof of our head, for our sound minds, for our wisdom, for our books. Thank you for clothing, for everything small, everything that's great, for food, and again for this breath. All praise to our ancestors, all praise to nature, all praise to our Creator. Take another breath. Thank you for balance, for peace. Oh, sun. If you all can tell, the sun is rising in the east. I'm facing east. You don't have to face east when you pray if it doesn't resonate with you. I do, because it resonates with me. I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for my YouTubers. Thank you for my fellow YouTubers who are putting out positivity. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for the neighbors that I have connected with, because I have made friends out of some of my neighbors because we share similarities and we continued our friendship. You know, we started off as neighbors and we continued our friendship. So I want to thank you for coming into this realm with me, in this space with me. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. We are here for you. We are here for each other. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment your questions below. Deep breaths. Opening those lungs. Blow out my candles. Three candles. Right. Thank you guys for tuning in to this morning meditation. We are on our healing journey. And if you are just starting your healing journey, I welcome you. Please subscribe. Link with us on all social medias. I am Khayyriah The Zombie Slayer. Probably tomorrow I'll have my gauze out, so you don't have to worry about me talking like Mike Tyson with a lisp. Yes, I'm trying to just think if there's anything else I need to say. I can't think of anything right now. You know, I always try to go with a natural flow. I don't plan these videos. I just get to the screen and do what I do. So share these videos if you will. If you know somebody who wants to learn how to meditate, as you can see, like I said, I don't subscribe to one religion, so I use a little bit of knowledge from all of my studies. Right now, I'm going to read because that's what I normally do. After I meditate, I read and then I do yoga. So I have been practicing my yoga class to perfection because I'm getting ready to get in a studio, guys, and I want to be as professional as I can. So I have been practicing my yoga off camera, but what's today? We are on Thursday. So tomorrow, Friday, I am going to come with the live yoga. Okay? So if you have not yet subscribe to my channel, please. If you want to join me on this journey. And I am also on the journey. I have lost my weight, but I'm also on the journey to building my body. Bodybuilding, building that God body. You know, a lot of us don't know what we're doing to ourselves with our diets, with the food that we eat every morning, every night. We're right now we're at Dunkin' Donuts line right now. Dunkin' Donuts got a line around the corner. We're getting that bagel, we're getting those donuts, we're getting those muffins. And it's okay for those things to be our little cheap food or our little, um, little celebration food or whatever you want to call it. Like if you're doing something and you stay steady on that and you want to reward yourself with that, that's okay. But to eat Dunkin' Donuts every morning, at McDonald's every morning, guys, we are killing ourselves, okay? So think about cream of wheat. Think about oatmeal, guys. Just get you some fruit. Fast in the morning. Fasting in the morning is very good. Flush your system with water and juices, real juices, not apple juice, especially if it doesn't say apple juice, 100% apple juice. High fructose corn syrup is the worst thing that you could be drinking and you can be feeding your babies, okay? So look for those ingredients on your juices, monoglycerides, monoaddicoglycerides. Yes, they will still put that in your drinks. High fructose corn syrup, stay away from it. Get you some real papaya juice. If you guys know those, what is it called? Mexicana. I can't remember the name of them, but those nectars, those are even good. Now, some of them do have high fructose corn syrup in them, so please read the ingredients because some of them do have high fructose corn syrup. But if you follow me on social media, I'll share some of the drinks and stuff that I give my children. They don't drink anything with high fructose corn syrup. Now, sometimes they have their own money and they buy their own things. And I don't tell them what to spend their money on because they're young men learning how to be young men. So I can't dictate everything for them because I'm raising leaders. So I need them to lead by making choices and decisions on their own, not by me, you know, telling them do this, do that, don't do this, do that. I have structured things that I have to stay focused on, like Mr. What you're supposed to be doing right now. Exercising, oiling your hair, cologne, hit those lights outside on the porch for me. Exercising, combing your hair, hitting that cologne, cleaning your shoes off. They have to go outside. I don't care what weather it is. Your shoes need to be clean. Okay, guys? Like, I'm so Chicago when it comes to certain things, and that's the Valerie in me. You're not going to walk outside with wrinkled clothes, and you're not going to walk outside with dirty shoes. Okay? Holy clothes either. No. So, thank you guys. I'm going to end this video here. It's 7:05. I'm going to start like at 6, but I'm probably going to be talking for the first 20-30 minutes just about random things. I'm going to start reading with you guys some of the things that I read, and maybe even the Message to the Black Man. Some of you guys never read the Holy Quran. I want to read some of those. Um, they're not called scriptures in the Holy Quran. What is it called? Oh, I got a brain fart. Uh, what are they called, guys? Somebody comment. What are they called? They're not called scriptures in the Holy Quran. Okay. I used to have a Torah. I used to have a book of the tablet. Yeah. I had a lot of different books, but you know, when me and my ex split up, we had to divide books, you know, and of course, you know, he had to fight me on a lot of them. So you know, I'm not gonna fight anybody over books. And yes, I still have a lot of wisdom, a lot of research to do, a lot of enlightenment to gain. That's all I plan on doing for the rest of my life, is continue to be enlightened and learn from you. Learn from these books. Learn from my children. Learn from others, you know. To stay enlightened is to continue to want to learn, to grow, to develop in here, in our mind. So we have to stay open-minded. We have to stay positive as well, because there's so much negativity out here, just like with today. I mean, look at if y'all go back and read the chat. If just go scroll through the chat. If I let everyone's negative comments get to me, you know, I mean, I'm going to be fulfilled with bitterness and anger from the negativity. Y'all see this bookshelf? This is my kids' books. I have a 17-year-old all the way down to, well, I say all the way down to 19, 17, 14, 13, and 9. They still have to have a library. If your children don't have a library, get them a library. Start building them a library. If they're on social media every day, all day, look at their screen time. If they're spending more than 5 hours on social media and they're not spending 5 hours of reading, that's a problem. Yes, we send them to school for 8 hours, 7.5 hours. We send them to school, but that's reading for a teacher. That's reading for academics. That's reading for a grade. What about reading for a substance? That's why so many women and men out here who have no substance. People are wanting to get married and fall in love, but you keep running into these superficial zombies. And that's why I have the title, The Zombie Slayer. I am the Zombie Slayer because I'm here to kill that anger, bitter vibe that a lot of single mothers tend to adopt, because with every broken relationship, every time a man has disappointed you, you hold on to that. It stays in your heart. So that's why I am that zombie slayer. I'm a single mom of 4, and I will never hold on to any anger. I have to let it go. I have been hurt dealing with the deaths of my I just lost my play brother. Yes, he's my play brother, but he was very close to me. Dealing with the death of my nephew. No one should have to bury a child. Thinking about burying my nephew, every day, you know, every day that I wake up, I have to live for him. I have to live for them. I have to live for my aunt. I still think about her. She was killed. I still think about my grandmother. I'm not the same without her. She was my world. I can't. It's so hard. It's just so hard to go on when you are feeling so hurt It's so hard. It is really so hard. Sorry, y'all. I did not mean to cry right now. But I just always think about my nephew because he did not have to die. He did not have to die. I never really talked about that situation. Maybe I'll do a video one day and I'll talk about it. I have to. It's so crazy because I don't want to hurt my sister even further, you know. So I I was sharing pictures and things of him, you know, and my mother told me to take it down. So I don't want to affect my sister even more than she's already been affected by the loss of her son. So I would have to really communicate with her and find out if she is okay with me sharing the situation, you know. I don't know, guys. Maybe I need to talk about it more because every time just the thought of my nephew come across my mind, I just break down because I just can't fathom. It was my baby. My nephews was my babies before I had babies. If you knew me back in the day, my babies was always around me. Maybe not every day because I was always working 2 jobs. I always worked 2 jobs. I always liked to stay busy. Before I had kids, I loved money. I was a hustler. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get out there and get it. When I had kids, it was very hard to adapt to sitting still, to taking care of your child when your child is sick and you can't go to work. So I did not mean to come here and get emotional. Oh my God. Okay. So maybe I'll do a video and talk about that situation, and because it's still an ongoing situation. It's still an ongoing situation with my nephews. So guys, just pray for me. If you are a believer and you do pray for me. If you're not a believer, I can't convince you to pray. I don't even know. I don't even know how you get through a day without praying. But if you're not a believer, I don't want you to feel like I'm here to push you into prayer or something that's not for you, because I have very close friends who don't believe in God, you know, and I'm still their friend. So, you know, I want to fall in love with someone who is a believer of God, though. That is my goal. I want to fall in love with someone who's a believer of God, someone who's financially stable, of course, a good provider, someone who loves to do nature things. You know, I'm a nature person. I want to grow my own garden. I like to take long hikes. You know, I don't have anybody that I can do that with right now because the person that I'm with um, currently, he doesn't like any of those things, you know. So that forehead is shining, baby. Yeah, so if there's anyone out there that likes to hike, that's in the Chicago South Suburban area, let's take hikes. Let's form a little hiking group. I like to be out in nature. I'm working with my community now. I'm trying to work with my community now to build a um, a community of people who want to grow vegetables, and like we go out, we pick the vegetables so that everybody's not trampling through the local garden, the local community garden. And everybody don't know how to pick either, so and cater to the gardens. That's something that's new to me. So I want to fall in love with someone who aligns more with me. I think that it's okay to have differences. Oh, I gotta go take my pain meds because I'm starting to feel a little pain. I think it's okay to have differences in beliefs and things, but ultimately, when you're thinking long term, like someone that you can be with for the rest of your life, you want to grow old with this person. You want to, when all the kids is out of the home, you want to lean on this person for that support, that real companionship. I know a lot of people who are just have dogs and animals for companionship, and it's very sad to me. It's very sad. I know some men, I know a few men who are over 40, have no kids. No, a few of them have nieces and nephews, still, so they still have kids around them. But I know a couple who have no kids, over 40, no children to carry on that legacy. So this is, I really don't speak on homosexuality a lot, but this is your life. You understand? As a homosexual man, this is your life. This is your life. You only get one. And your sexual orientation is your sexual orientation. That's just like your privacy, your prayer. That's your choice. So the way you choose to do what you do in private, closed doors, that's your choice. But just remember, you are put here to recreate. You are put here to recreate. If you're not valuing what your purpose, the first basic purpose is, all men are to be leaders. All men. A woman will walk over a weak man, especially these westernized women. We don't know how to submit. We don't. We don't even care to submit. We don't. But we want our bills paid. You understand? Why don't you do your push-ups, exercise? You still got a few more minutes, okay? So peace, love, and compassion, naturally royal, beautiful people. I want to thank you guys who did tune in here with me. I apologize for getting emotional, but sometimes we have to release those emotions to release that stress. And like I said, I feel like maybe I need to talk about that situation more, because I'm still so confused at how my nephew can lose his life like this, But it's just like everything happens for a reason. Sadly, I don't know why my nephew had to be an example for whatever reason. So I'm still dealing with the processing of that. I'm processing it. I'm trying to heal from that. So this is why this is a journey. I want you to join me on this journey. This is not a one-time fix. It's a journey to continue. If you guys notice on my social media, I was very angry after my play brother's death. It triggered all the other deaths. And the anger and the bitterness, sadness. Okay? Peace, peace, peace. Stay elevated, motivated, and dedicated to your purpose. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love y'all. Peace.